balance as soon as possible. Can you please, or not can you please, could you make a partial payment today?
Right, look, okay. To avoid, I don't want to make it difficult for you, but what I said to you, because I wasn't the person dealing with this transaction, I need to find out exactly what you're saying to me is correct. I will check the records, check with the person that did the transaction, and I want to come back to you. You've told me I can't come back to you through any direct means, but I've got to go through the website. That's unfortunate.
And may I know when you're going to contact the person?
Yeah, well, I will contact the person today. I'll contact them on the phone. I'll contact them by email confirming what we said, and then we'll be able to give you an answer straight away.
Okay, after you contact that person, remember that it is necessary that we arrange a payment or a promise to pay within the next 7 days, 7 working days.
We can get, yeah, you can have an answer. You will have an answer in 7 days. Yes.
Yeah, the thing is that we need to arrange today a payment or a promise to pay in the next 7 days. Okay?
Look.
Why am I insisting? Because you are the account holder and your account in this moment is in high risk of going to an outside collections agency and of receiving many limitations for this. Okay?
Yeah. Well, I've given you my answer. I'll look into the situation and I will return the information to you via. I'm not paying any money today, but within 7 days you will get an answer through the website.
Can we arrange a payment for the...
No, we can't arrange a payment. No, definitely not. Not until I'm satisfied.
I promise to pay. Are you going to arrange a payment?
No, I'm not. I am not going to arrange a payment until I'm satisfied with what you're telling me is correct. I will give you an answer within. I'll give you an answer in 7.
I'm going to this position, this call like this. Please resolve the issue with the third party. Double check your finances and give us a call in 3 days. It is the necessary step to follow. Okay?
I don't fully understand what you're saying there.
Why? Okay, so in this moment, I told you double check the information and solve the issue with the third party. And please give us a call in 3 days after you have done that and after you have reviewed your finances. It is the necessary, is the needed step to follow in this case, okay? So in 3 days, we have to receive one call from you in order to start resolving this negative balance, okay?
Right, when you say a call from me, how can I call you?
To the same number.
The number that you sent me?
The number that you have in your phone.
Okay, that's fine. I've got the number. That's what I've been asking you all the time for a contact number. Now you've given him, it's the one you've called me on, correct? The number is 0800 085 7609. And the account we're dealing with, the email account, is ctm.invoices@gmail.com. That's the information they asked for. And they asked for my address so they know who they are speaking to. And they say they won't allow me to speak with a third party, even though I wrote an email to them at their request to give him permission for them to speak to Anil Anwar, who is the manager of this affair. So I've got the telephone number. The telephone number that we're speaking on now, you've called me. I've got the number.
Exactly.
Right, and thank you. I was asking for this all along. What contact details have I got? I didn't know that I could contact you on this number, but now I know, then I can come back to you within 7 days with an answer, the answer that you're requesting. But certainly you have no permission to take money or settle a balance which you claim is mine. I need to deal with the party that dealt with it. And come back to you. I've got your name, I've got your details. As you have mine, I've got all the details. And our message is recorded, so there is no problem about it. So let me confirm it. Andreas, let me confirm. Right? You maintain that there's a balance outstanding of 1,427.846 cents. I can't communicate you with by an email except go via the website or contact you on the number that you're dialing me on. I'm saying I'm contacting the person that dealt with this directly, who knows all the details, before I give permission to pay you what you say is outstanding. What more can I do? I'm very reasonable. I'll come back to you within the 7 days that we've talked about.
No, within the 3 days, sir.
Well, you'll get an answer in 3 days, yes.
Okay.
It's okay, thank you. Okay, thank you.
Sir, is this your best contact number?
My contact number? Do you want my... What number do you want?
No, is this your best contact number?
Yes. 447411990007.
Okay. Sir, I'm going to give you a piece of advice for future situations like this. Okay?
Go on.
So give me 1 second. I am going to explain you something about PayPal regulation policies in order to prevent you from happening these kinds of these kinds of issues in the future. So give me 1 second, please. I'm going to continue with this.
You see, I had a call from one of your operatives about 2 weeks ago, and they said to me they couldn't speak to a third party, the third party that dealt with this call, unless they had permission. Now, I gave permission by email. I sent an email to that person. This is the email I sent on the 17th of November to cbc@paypal.com, and a copy was sent to Anil.Anwar. This is to authorise you to speak to Mr. Anil Anwar about our PayPal account, whose email address is ctm.invoices@gmail.com. His email address is anil.anwar@aol.com. I will ask him to ring you on 0800 5870 463, or you may email him to give him an appropriate time to call you. And now you're telling me the same thing, but you're now telling me the person's got to be sitting next to me when he can't be here because he's away abroad working. Now, that can't be arranged within 3 days, but I can talk with the person to see exactly what's going on, and I can give you the answer that will be an appropriate answer within 3 days.
But as I told you before, the authorization has to be given on real time through the call, not in an email address. It has to be on the call because we don't have access during the call to the email address of PayPal, to the general email address, because it is another department. It is customer service assistance department. Okay. So in this case, sir, I'm going to give you a piece of advice for future situations. Okay.
Go on.
So make sure to always tracking items. Keep tracking numbers for 180 days. That's the length of time buyers can open claims and only ever send an item to the address on the order. Okay? So because this is the reason for your negative balance in this case. So in this moment, as I told you before, it is going to be necessary that you call us back in order to resolve it. That would be all for today, sir. Thank you so much for.
Yeah, please. May I ask a question, Andrea? Okay, Andres. My language is English, my first language. Can I communicate with you with another language?
In Spanish, if you want.
Spanish. Okay, I'm not sure if I can get a Spanish operative, but okay, but fine.
Yeah, my mother language is Spanish and my second language is English.
Okay, yeah. Right, okay, Andreas, so I'll do what I need to do within the 3 days and come back to you. Yeah? Okay. Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye. The number of that call from Andres Ruivin, 0800 085 7609. We need to deal with it somehow. Maybe we could do a Facebook call, you and I together, Anil, with that number, because they say they can't talk to me or to a third party about this problem, but certainly we're not paying $1,400 to settle this account. It seems like they're going to take legal action if we don't comply, but I don't know what to do.